that exists today in New Zealand. Most people would say, well, there's only one space company, it's called Rocket Lab. But so far, and this is just a preliminary, we found about 150 organizations and companies that, or one way or another, one fashion or another, are already working or are affiliated with a space activity. And even with just that initial data, we can already see some of the clusterings of where potentially things are being done. So again, to be able to actually have a successful ecosystem, you need to have all of the stakeholders actually work together. And we, I know it's hard to see, but we've already identified in all of these sectors, there are already either organizations or companies that are already kind of like working in that space, and we just need to make sure that they're working collaboratively. So what have we done so far? We've been here for about a year. So on the education side, we created the New Zealand Space Challenge, so that it ran between February of May last, or actually this year. And we used Antarctica as an extreme environment and an analog for space to kind of like jumpstart and create some interest. At the same time, we did space briefings for that. We created a meetup group as well. We have social media and so forth. And so there's a lot of things that still needs to be done to essentially change the minds of people and basically let people understand that the opportunity is now today here. You don't need to be in the US or anywhere else. Then there's the tools and training. Also as part of the challenge, we run some workshops and training programs, QGIS, for example, which we did. We're mentoring a few entrepreneurs now. That, as Eric mentioned, there's some working on solar power on the moon to new ways of propulsion. I mean, they are out there, and we're in terms of the challenge as well. Part of the prize is actually to have the finalists have like 6 months of incubation in the different areas here in New Zealand. So they do have some, at least some mentoring and also some resources to work on their projects. On the community and collaboration portal side, yeah, we created the directory, we created a calendar. We're still on our beta of our platform, and so there's like still a lot of, it's very buggy right now, I mean, I must say, but we're still adding a lot of features there. And then on the marketplace, it's still on the design phase. So as an example of an impact project, the New Zealand Space Challenge that we run, this is sort of like the outputs and outcomes that we got. Over that sort of like short time frame, we managed to basically collaborate with over 30 different organizations, raised about $150,000 in kind of cash sponsorships, a potential solution to the problem. That the winner is now going to Antarctica through the connections that have happened during the challenges. Is now testing the technology that he's developed. And so there's a lot of things that's happening, at least even just with incentive prices. So I think I'm gonna end there and basically just say that, don't wait for the future to come. There is so much opportunity today, and the technology has been democratized, as Eric was mentioning. All you need today almost is like Wi-Fi, really. And so I think I will end there, and thanks so much for listening.